Good evening, everybody. It's me, Chad, again here for the discussion 3 post and video about the human resource management process. So we'll go ahead and get started. So after reading chapter 9 over the human resource management process and looking at the exhibit 9-1, there are many jobs associated with the human resource position. The process all starts with the human resource planning for multiple jobs, and the goal is to attract employees, develop the employees, and retain the employees. And according to the text in page 263, it's also known as the staffing process, and I believe that's true because human resources has their hand in about every position and when it comes to hiring and selecting employees. Different a lot of companies you may have a talent acquisitionist, and we have one of those, and that's her job is to go through filter different candidates for multiple positions, and one of her things is she wants to try to get the best fit for the jobs, and she does that for the managers, for the supervisors, so it saves them time and they don't have to try to filter through so many applicants. So the process starts with attracting employees, and it's going to end with retaining those employees that we have attracted. So within the attracting process, we're trying to recruit and select the best candidates that not only fit our company's mission statement, but also is the best fit for the current group that we have working there. And so after we select those employees that we've been after, that we've recruited, now we need to develop them, and now when the first step is to send them through new employee orientation. Right through that process, they're going to learn about some of the pay increases, the pay scales that the company offers, but also the benefits, the retirement plan, and the rich history of the company that they're working for, or it could be a new company. So either one, but So after uh, the new employee orientation, now we're going to go to hopefully developing and training these employees for their current positions, and let them know what we really expect within that job. And the company I work for, we have our own training and training center called the Charles K. Vaughn Center, and we don't only train our own employees from every position up there, but we also bring in some first responders, especially for the Metroplex. This training center is located in Plano, so there's a lot from Dallas and Fort Worth that may go up there, and we try to work with them and educate them a little bit more on natural gas and some of the things that they can do to help assist us during emergency situations to protect the public, and trying to work with them is very important to us. So then after that, we've done all those steps. We want to keep the employees, and the better we can retain them, it'll save us money in the long run from not having to go over the same steps over and over. So one of the best ways to keep employees is to have a strong culture within your company, good benefits, and a strong pay. And you always want to make sure that you're paying your employees what they feel like that they're worth, and that's really the goal for the most part. But you also have to take into account what some of the benefits cost, because insurance is quite high, and fortunately the company I work for is self-insured, but they spend around $80 million a year in health insurance or health care for their employees. So that's a lot of money, and that's all part of that. They all calculate that into some of your pay as well. So that's something you definitely need to look at when you're going to work for a company. But that's also what human resource does. They help look at some of those things, and when you go through new employee orientation, they're going to explain some of that stuff to you. So there's a lot of steps and process involved when it comes to human resource. There can be a lot of paperwork involved, especially if there's some accidents or injuries. But even hiring, firing, when people leave, there's always paperwork to be done. There's got to be a paper trail for everything, and human resource gets to do most of it, unfortunately. So, but I don't think it really stops with human resource when it comes to attracting, developing, and retaining employees. That's a process for the whole company, all of the managers and supervisors. It's everybody's job is to work together in doing so. So, those are kind of some of my thoughts about it, and kind of what I was thinking. I hope to read everybody's replies, and hopefully y'all can maybe critique some of this if I was off a little bit. And I look forward to seeing everybody's posts. See y'all later. Bye.